Aloha, beautiful beings of light. Captain Rick here. And today I'm going to share with you something that I'd written, I just finished writing. So I'm going to go ahead and read from my journal this morning. February 29th, 2024. Began this at 7:09 a.m. and it's called Contemplating My Life Spent Between the Gusts of Wind. So contemplating my life spent between the gusts of wind, a full sail, contemplating my life spent between the gusts of wind. A full sail carries the ship in the direction of the rudder. My thoughts and feelings are the rudder, and the dreams are the aim. The current and the wind, their respective speed and direction, play a large role in the heading. All of these factors play a part in the actual course over ground. While my bow may be pointed north or east, the wind could be from the west and the current from the south. I must compensate for these forces to arrive at my destination. The dream is the destination, and the course over ground is the true indicator of whether or not I will arrive. For the heading may be very different to compensate the forces of the natural world, and one must change the heading in order to maintain the course over ground. When there is no wind or current, the course over ground may be the same as the heading, assuming the vessel is under its own power. It's easy enough to wander off course if I'm not paying attention. I speak from experience. There have been moments when my eyes have wandered, seeing something in the distance, something that made me curious. And when I came to my senses, seeing with my eyes that I was pointed in the direction of my curiosity, I could look back at my wake and see the deviation. I'd only looked away for a moment, and there I was, off course. Remembering where I was headed, I had only to turn the wheel and get back on course. But that deviation was time and distance from my aim. Without a dream, you could never be off course. There would be no aim. Like a log floating in the water, you could be cast about by the forces of nature. With no wind or current, you would just sit occupying space, and time would be irrelevant. It's only in time that you become aware that you are the power. In this living dream, I am aware that I am the force. I am aware that my energy flows in the direction of my attention. To the natural man, this makes no sense, but to the spiritual man, it is the law of the universe. I am both natural and spiritual, experiencing my own duality. In this knowledge, I cannot deny myself without consequence. For I am at cause always. Signs and wonders do not precede an event. They are but the wake of my innermost being. A sleeping giant at times and powerful creator in the absence of time. So it is true that my life spent between the gusts of wind were but when I caught my breath and then decided to breathe. So it is, contemplating my life spent between the gusts of wind. Aloha.